Hey everyone, welcome back to my show. It's Molly here. So, by this time, the apology will already be posted, the cover song will already be posted, and because of the cover song, I got this idea about saying things that singers should not do. Now, why is my camera like this right now? Because I have it in a different position so that I can read my computer. That's right, no notebook today, just a computer. So my head will be going back and forth. Okay, now let's do this. There are certain food products that should be avoided, like citrus, caffeine, milk and dairy products. Like, this is just the obvious stuff. The citrus and caffeine can dry out your throat. The milk can cause mucus buildup. Like, really, this is slightly obvious because you can feel that even when you're not a singer, you can feel it when you drink it. Like, have you ever wondered why sometimes when you drink orange juice, it hurts a little? It's because it's drying up your vocal cords. It's drying up your throat. Food for thought. I did not do that on purpose. Okay, it also says on this list I'm reading, avoid dry ice machines. Because, we all have those in our houses, right? Apparently the chemicals used in them can also dry up your throat. Yeah, so this is an interesting website actually. Anyway, it also says don't eat heavy meals. Now let me tell you why I'm stupid. Before I did the cover, I had Taco Bell and Mountain Dew. So there is caffeine, dairy from the taco and Mexican pizza that I had, and Taco Bell's usually a heavy meal, especially when I get the combos. So, I'm an idiot. It says that you shouldn't do it because it makes it hard to control your breathing because it sits in your stomach. And it's bad for your projection. I don't have good projection to start with, but I have decent vocal control and decent breathing techniques. So if the heavy meal really did screw that up, I actually listened to the video before posting it, and I would not post it if it sounded that bad. So the heavy meal one may just be if you're like standing up and doing it. I sit when I play my guitar because I don't have the guitar strap. So yeah. Smoke-filled environments. Actually, that one I can totally see. Like, if you're near someone who's smoking, yeah, it's gonna hurt your throat. I can agree with that one very much. Alright, aspirin can contribute to tinnitus and vocal cord hemorrhage. Tinnitus is noise or ringing in the ears. Okay. A vocal hemorrhage is blood that has leaked into the vocal cord from an injured blood vessel. Aspirin can cause that? Damn. Okay, excessive loud talking and yelling. Does this one really need to be explained? I mean, it leads to vocal strength. That is literally all the website says, and that's all that really should need to be said. It makes sense, like, if you're really talking loudly, if you're yelling at somebody, and then afterwards you think to yourself, why does my throat hurt? I think you know why. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody here in my videos. I honestly am not. If it comes across as that, I'm sorry. But these are obvious things. Alright. Coughing and clearing your throat. Okay, I can see this one, but sometimes it says swallow or sip water instead. But when you don't have water near you and all you have is like sugary juice and caffeinated soda, you don't really have many options. Alcohol. That one is not a problem for me. I am too young to drink. I follow the law most of the time. Kidding, I do follow the law. I've never seen the appeal of alcohol very much anyway. You know, like, I've had some wine, I've had some beer, it all tastes completely awful. I don't like it. I don't know why people like it. But yeah, it says that it numbs the vocal cords and don't overreach or could end. Oh, whoops. Numbs the cords and too much will cause lack of control. I was actually almost reading this one after that, which is singing out of your range. Like, why would you even try that? You have to know your range in order to be a good singer. Like, if this is where your range is, don't go to here. If this is where your range is, hey, good for you. Don't go to here. If you're trying to sing a note that is too high for you, build your voice up to it. Don't just like shoot for it, because you're going to damage your voice, going to damage your throat, you're just going to damage everything. So that's all for this website. I'm going to be posting the link to it in the description of the video. Now, I have another website also. It says 10 stupid things that singers do to mess up their voices and careers. Number 1, they never practice. I practice almost every day. I try to practice as much as I can. And it's because I like singing, I like practicing. I sing the songs that I like to practice, and it's fun. It's easy. But there are some people, I guess, who don't like practicing. They don't like putting the work in. And that is how you don't get better. It says you need at least 40 minutes of vocal workout every day. Alright, number 2, they assume that having a pretty good voice is good enough. Yeah, you always have to try to get your ability to be better. Even if your voice is pretty good, good enough, you want to be great. You want to try to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you want to try to be. That's the only way you're going to get better. That's the only way you're going to succeed. It kind of goes back to number 1. Practice, practice, practice! Yeah! Okay, completely botched the breathing thing when it comes to singing. Number 3. The thing about breathing is you need to breathe from the diaphragm that's right here. It's like right above the abdomen. Better really known as your stomach for lack of a better definition. The diaphragm is one of the most important muscles when it comes to singing. And that is because when you breathe, that's what you're using to breathe with. You actually have to feel it expanding and then just coming back in. You have to feel it. And that's proper breathing technique. If you're breathing here and you feel and you see your chest rising, falling, you're breathing wrong. That's not how you breathe as a singer. If you're not a singer, breathe however you want. But it's still actually pretty good to learn how to breathe there anyway if you're a musician of any kind. Maybe percussion can get away with it. But everyone else, if you're singing or playing an instrument that you have to use your breath for, listen to what I'm saying. Gotta breathe with your diaphragm. It's a way to get the most air, get the most breath. Just okay. This is actually a long list, and it is 10 things, but they're all very detailed, so I'm gonna just post up the link, and I'm gonna say a few more, and then I'm gonna end the video. Okay. Number 5 is imitating a favorite singer's voice. You don't want to copy somebody else is basically what it says. Having one of the person is enough for the world. You want to be unique. You want to be yourself. You don't want to try to be somebody else. Yeah. Just take it in. Let it sink in. You are good enough. You are unique enough. Your voice is unique. Keep it that way. Okay. The Cinderella syndrome, sitting around waiting to be discovered. It's basically just waiting for opportunity to knock at your door. That probably worked a long time ago, but it doesn't work anymore. You have to put yourself out there. That's the only way that you're going to get discovered. So yeah, that was number 7 on the list. Number 10, rehearse in the car or right after working 8 hours at a day job without warming up first. I'm going to read the description of it. One of the all-time dumbest moves. Let's all get this straight. Sprinters don't run the mile and Indy cars don't hit 232 miles per hour before warming up. And neither should singers or actors. Warm up your voice and then vocalize in the car before heading out to auditions, rehearsals, or performances. Otherwise, you'll grind your vocal abilities to a numb and be DOA at the start of every gig or show or scene. If you need a sensible warm-up routine to use before singing or acting, and then basically that last sentence is give the person a call and they'll help you out, they'll set you up a routine. But they're right. You have to warm up. There's nothing hard about that. Do a few exercises, maybe sing a song that's in a very low key, and then just kind of like build it up. I mean, don't sing the whole song, just sing a little bit of it. Or better yet, sing a song that has a lot of range. For those of you who don't like doing warm-ups, that's what I'm suggesting. It's better than doing nothing. Possibly. But I do suggest for everybody, do a warm-up. You know, if you don't have a piano, they have them online. Here, I'll even go onto Google and find one. I found one. I'm waiting for it to load to show you guys. Alright. This is called virtualpiano.net. Here, let me just show the screen. So you guys saw that? It's a piano online. If you don't have access to a piano of your own, go onto virtualpiano.net and use that. I'll post a link for that also in the description. But yeah, that's it. Don't eat certain foods, don't overeat, warm up, practice, don't be somebody else. Those are very good things to take out of this whole video. Now, if you want to be a very great singer, take everything that I've said and take it to heart. Do it. Please just do it. If you want to be a great singer, or some of the breathing and practicing and warm-up things, if you're any other musician, go ahead, do it. Woodwind, brass, bass, all of you. Drummers, if you want to have a good technique, do it also. But still practice. Everyone just practice. Strings also. Practice. I may have forgotten about you guys, which is sad because I'm a string instrumental player also. That's my guitar back there. Alright, that's it for this video. If you want to suggest another video for me to do, or if you want to tell me how much you missed me in those 2 weeks, leave a comment, send me a message, give me a like, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.